How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on my channel. And also, make sure to head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447 with a capital D. Again, that's on Twitch at Douglas447. I stream there at least once to 2 times a week. And yeah, we're going to be talking about Season 1 of Star Wars Resistance. Of course, you guys can get this on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, other digital media outlets, or of course you guys can watch it if you have Disney+. Oh boy. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I had zero interest in watching this show. Zero. Season 1 aired in 2018, and I am planning, unfortunately, I'm going to watch and review Season 2, because I'm kind of curious as to see how the show ends. I want to know how the show ends. But that's about it. Honestly, guys, this is a bit of a disaster of a show, and I can't recommend watching this show. This show embodies basically everything that I despise about with Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. There are some positives I'm going to talk about, but in general, this show is not good. I completely cannot recommend this show to anybody. If I had to pick out of the 3 animated shows that have been made, out of Clone Wars, Rebels, and Resistance, which one of those 3 I would have to recommend avoiding watching at all costs, it would be Resistance. So, I'm going to talk about positives and negatives, but that's just my general overview, guys. Star Wars Resistance is not good. The only reason I ended up watching this is because it's on Disney+. And I said, you know what? I've got the subscription. It's on there. I guess I'll watch it. And that's really the only reason. So basically, the show starts off before Episode 7, The Force Awakens, even starts. And it's basically the story of Kaz working on a old Imperial oil rig platform called the Colossus. And him, along with his friends and others like Poe Dameron and BB-8, work together to try to protect and retake the Colossus and protect it from the Colossus rig from pirates and the First Order. The sound design in this show is really great. This show also has interesting tie-ins with Rogue One, the Battle of Scarif, Jakku. We get to see General Leia Organa. The show explores a bunch of new planets, locations, aliens, and people. And we also get to explore a lot of this ex-Imperial oil rig, the Colossus, which has basically become now a smuggler race arena. We get to spend a lot of time with Yeager, Tora, Niku, Sonara. The show is filled with Easter eggs about the Clone Wars, the Empire, a bunch of different bounty hunters, pod racing from the Phantom Menace, the Battle of Endor. In the show, you're able to skip the previews at the start of every single episode. Captain Phasma is in this show. Starkiller Base shows up. Kylo Ren is mentioned. I'm kind of hoping that he's in Season 2. They just mention him. We never get to see him. The spark of love between Tora and Raz was really cool to watch grow, and it was really unique. This show does do a good job of expanding and growing the sequel trilogy, especially the secrecy of building and the location of Starkiller Base. I loved how the platform has the Imperial alarm sounds when it's getting attacked by the First Order or the pirates. It's really cool. We get to learn that the First Order basically wants the Colossus platform to have a refueling station and have it as a main primary refueling station for the war against the New Republic. Episode 17 in this show leads perfectly into The Force Awakens, where Poe Dameron goes off and he ends up going to Jakku, and that's, where Force Awakens starts off with Finn and Rey. I also love the scene where we get to have the Colossus basically almost completely submerged, kind of like Atlantis, and it leads to a lot of creative action and animation movement. Episode 20 features a hologram version of General Hux' speech on Starkiller Base before the base opens fire from Star Wars Force Awakens and attacks all those planets. And we get to see the fact that Raz's home planet, with his parents on it, is destroyed and killed by Starkiller Base. Season 1 has an amazing aerial combat scene. It was a really amazing finale. And because of the finale episode, I'm really excited to see where Season 2 goes. And a lot of allies become enemies in the season finale, and a lot of enemies actually become allies. So I love how that went about. But in general, as you can tell, I'm kind of being really brief and broad because there's nothing in this show that just stands out and I really want to talk about. There's no plot line. There's just things happening on this oil rig. There's people that do racing. There's people that are trying to protect the platform from pirates in the First Order. And that's about it. That's what the show is for like 20, 21 episodes. That's what this first season does. It's protect the oil rig, protect the Colossus, get rid of these people. We need aid and we need aid. But in general, when I'm watching this show, I was like, because there's not a lot of depth, there's not a lot of uniqueness to it, the negatives really shine through so much easier. And here we go. The cringe. The dialogue in this show is cringe. It is a cringe fest throughout the whole show. The cringe starts in the first episode in the first 30 seconds. I had to pause the first episode so much because the first episode is the worst. It's just filled with superly awful dialogue. The art style and the animation is ugly and super low budget compared to Clone Wars and Rebels. I just don't understand how talented people like Dave Filoni made this show, and my guess is they were forced to make this show by Disney. And it's just a crying shame that people that worked on Clone Wars and Rebels were forced to have to make this show because of the sequel movies. It's just a sad thing. There's actually some language like "son of a bee" that is hidden in this show. It's hidden in Star Wars language. The jokes in this show, they're not funny and they're not convincing. They don't make you laugh at all. Raz also in this show, he's basically Leia. I mean, he is almost book by book a rip-off version of Leia when she was younger. Because Raz is the son of a senator. He leaves home to fight an evil empire. Sound familiar? See, originality gone. In order to understand some of the very complex plot lines that do exist in this season, you have to watch Star Wars Force Awakens and Last Jedi, which is kind of stupid. That in order to understand this show, you have to have watched the movies. At least with Clone Wars and Rebels, you don't need to. You can watch those shows from start to finish and enjoy them and understand what's going on without having to watch the movies. Synara being a pirate was not a big twist. The Buckethead droid design is just stupid. Episode 12 has literally a Leviathan attacking the platform Colossus, and that was just stupid. Things in this show just conveniently happen constantly. My guess is because every single episode is like 22 minutes long, so they have to cram as much as possible and do a single 22-minute runtime. Also, why doesn't the New Republic offer to protect the platform Colossus from pirates instead of only the First Order offering aid? Like, where the hell is the New Republic? What are they doing? Why don't they don't they want this platform as a strategic refueling station? I guess the New Republic is stupid. It's no wonder they almost lost the war. Like I said, there's about 21 episodes in this first season. Honestly, the main gut and the main action and storylines and whatnot doesn't really get interesting and good until like episode 18. So the first like 17 episodes is really a lot of and it's a lot of filler, and it's a lot of setup. And I feel like season 1 is a bunch of setup for what season 2 is going to be, and I feel like season 2 is going to actually be the show that I actually want to watch, which is kind of sad. The entire Resistance basically abandons Raz because of the lack of ships, which forces Raz in the finale to retake the Colossus platform back from the First Order, along with his friends and allies, by themselves without any military backup. And because of that, Roz is basically forced to become a general in the New Republic because the New Republic doesn't want to help. He becomes basically the new head honcho. Honestly, guys, this show is not worth owning. It's not worth buying on disc or digital. If you have it on Disney Plus, watch it once. I guess you'll enjoy wasting a couple hours of your life if you have nothing better to do. But guys, this so far, I can't recommend this show. I can't recommend watching this season. I'm hoping that season 2 will be a lot better. But in general, guys, I have to give Star Wars Resistance season 1 from 2018 a 6.5 out of 10. I mean, it's above average. I really was hoping for a lot more. I was hoping that everyone's hate for this show was wrong, and sadly it's not. You guys all have a phenomenal day. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream.